amount of money. In the morning, I made maybe like $52, and I didn't even make much money today. I got from like $3 to 7.40. None of the payments have gone through. At the end of the day, however, I nailed the trend. Basically, I nailed a couple trades that were bad that basically ate up that $52 profit in the morning, but I ended the day with $472, which is quite substantial. Basically, at the end of the day, I was sort of mad. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I, I gotta beat them by force this time. We need to make a small movement, big gain. So I opened 18 contracts that were $48 each with 21 delta. Once again, the prices between delta and price, there's a lot of profit to be made based on delta. So if you want to go long term on any strategy and get the most bang for your buck, I think right now should be it. Unknown if we're going to go higher than we are now, back to maybe 575, but right now call options are cheap as hell and delta is high as hell. Basically 500, once again, it's like 95 delta, which is 95 contracts, and even at the low 21 delta or 0.21 delta is $48. It's quite a substantial gain. So today, did that end of day. I got up to maybe $790, $800 profit, and in 1 second it dropped $300, 200, $300, and went like bam, 500. And in the end, minus the losses of the day, was 472. It was pretty good trading day. So far, waiting on payments. I'm waiting on payments for everyone right now. Everyone, 30, another 30, like that. It's nonstop. Till, hold on, I gotta put water on the kettle. Give me a second. I'm having ganochi today, or nochi, right there. I think that's enough for the nochi. Here we go. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sitting here making the sauce. The sauce came bricked up, frozen in the gnocchi, so I'm cooking them both separately. So overall, yes, I think it was a good trading day. I exposed myself to leverage and risk, obviously, because if I didn't do that, I would lose profit. I would lose the trading profit and loss, but we're almost there. We're almost there to 1700. Once we're at 1700, we go back to the margin account. We go back to what we were doing before with the margin account and trying to have decent self control. It was a good day. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that difficult. It was got up 10 in the morning, 9:50 something. Got an energy drink. All the energy drinks are gone. Lucky they put back a broken monster, so I took that broken. It's a deformed monster can. Took some nuts. Worked in the morning a little bit. Focused on the $52 that I made. Focused once again on some other bullshit. Came back to trade in the afternoon like at 2. Missed like maybe 10 trades. Trying, either or. Ideated a new idea. Basically, the idea from yesterday, the to optimize time series, is technically the same. It turns green and red the same way. I already tried with just a minute, and it does the same thing. There's like there's no, there's no difference between the minute. There's no difference between optimizing the minute and the real time. This basically acts like before. There's no there's no real optimization in the time series that I could create. I thought about doing a halfway point during the day, basically take open price, make time series red if it's below the center line of open price. But as I was learning that, I figured out that open price today was positive when we were dumping, and I asked the people in Thinkorswim, and I said, "Why is that happening?" There's like, "Oh, because open accounts for yesterday's close." So basically, the it's not today's gain; it's the difference between yesterday's close and today's gain that matters. So that's why today was green, because yesterday, Thursday to Friday, the market went up. So based on that perspective, the ideation of creating time series based on a halfway line on a chart, basically if it's above, it's green; if it's below, open. Time series for the 1 minute, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 15, the 20, the 30, so on and so forth, so that you basically enter a trade without technically missing money, without losing. There's a lot of deviation, there's a lot of noise based on up and down movements, but if you square that out, you sort of might be able to get a full trend. But then it's just basically another Pizarro. It's not really it's not really uh, doing time series correctly. If I do that, I basically treated it like the input of the Pulsar, which is the dots, basically adding red or green dot. If there's a change, if there's a change, go long, and if it's another change, just bullish. So if I make it like that, be a center line or be a trend, it would have less noise, but it'd be useless because you're not really predicting anything unless it's been dumping since the morning. If you once you reach the bottom, it becomes useless. Or once you reach the bottom of the trend, it becomes useless. Let me taste this sauce. It tastes really creamy like milk with gnocchi, and it's hot as hell. Give me a sec. Let me make it a little warmer. See if I can put more boiling water in that. I made it watery to melt the sauce, but it tastes like a lot of milk. It tastes like actual milk, yo, with the gnocchi. Let me shake this bottle a little bit. Make sure they don't stick so that they float. Let's get some salt in here. So yeah, that's about it. Not much. Wasn't a super interesting day, but at the end of the day, made it good. It would have been nice if the market didn't dump when I pressed the button, but I had to anyway. You know how I am, basically. And it dumped a lot. It went from 700 to 300 in like a second. I was lucky to get what I got today. If not, I would have lost that little flaky Himalayan salt in here. Some flaky Himalayan salt in there. So yeah, everything is good. Everything's copacetic. I left it at $7.47, so I cash out tomorrow, and hopefully we get some payments. I'm missing payments. I basically made fucking soup with the sauce just to warm it up because it's really cold. It was like ice cubes. The sauce was ice cubes, so I made it even soupier. But now it went a little warmer now. A little salt, give it a little flavor. Tastes pretty good. Tastes like goat cheese. For some reason, it tastes like goat cheese. Tastes like actual goat cheese. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. 472 baby, 2 days, 800 one day, 800 one day, 400 the other, or basically 500 the other. Went on demon time today, 2 days in a row, Thursday, Friday, straight demon time. Let's hope we can catch more of those days. Hope y'all have a good weekend.